Welcome to today's special video. We're taking you to the most dangerous moments where even a small mistake can lead to catastrophic accidents. Experience these intense situations and always remember that staying alert on the road is crucial. This driver really has a sharp nose with the door closed tight, yet still sniffed out the smell and showed up unexpectedly. The car innocently swerved into the blind spot of a truck. The result, the truck's tire burst, and the car ended up with a few scratches. On a day in November, while directing traffic, the police noticed a driver engrossed in his cell phone. After instructing him to pull over, he decided to make a thrilling escape, fleeing the scene and tossing items out the window like he was in a throwing contest. Eventually, the vehicle lost control and rolled over after hitting a cable. The officer threw the trap to catch the criminal, but instead of hitting the target, he threw it like a bad pitch at a baseball game. In Izmir, the driver decided to conquer a stairway street at high speed and ended up testing the durability of another car. Helped the girl pick up the orange, and ended up wrecking the whole cart. Being nice doesn't always pay off.
Now you just had a wreck. Look out! Brake flat, brake flat, brake flat. Get out! Tires are flat. Move!
A driver decided to try her luck by driving recklessly to avoid being caught, even charging at the police during the pursuit. In the end, she was arrested and faces charges of aggravated assault. Sometimes running away just makes things worse.
She's not gonna make it far. Go!
The car was cruising fine, then suddenly changed direction, hit a pole, and flipped. Driving sure is interesting, right? Who do you think is at fault here? The motorcyclist losing control of speed, or the truck crossing without checking? It could have been a lot worse, but she handled it perfectly. driver took the turn, hit the sidewalk, and ended up climbing a power cable. Guess it was a driving challenge. In November 2015, 25-year-old LaQuandra Borden decided to flee the scene after being questioned by police, dragging 2 officers along as she drove off. After hitting a patrol car, she recklessly reversed and continued to flee. Ultimately, the police apprehended her after a tense pursuit, with charges of shoplifting and hit and run. The container truck tried to dodge, but ran straight into the stubborn bum of the car. Be careful, don't end up hugging like this.
My truck. Call the police, man.
Stealing a tow truck to reclaim your car? That's a wild rescue mission causing chaos in the neighborhood. Black car, fueled by jealousy, smashes white car's windows with a baseball bat. White car strikes back just as fiercely. Even when just sitting and watching the world, I can't catch a break from being disturbed. Guess the driver wanted to take the Mazda CX-5 on an off-road adventure straight into the drainage ditch. Car's damaged, but hey, free off-roading experience.
Что делать? Ой-ой-ой.
The man saved the day, while the clueless woman just stood there in shock. A true hero moment. Two thieves tried to steal a washing machine, but it was too heavy for them. Some thefts are just too ridiculous to take seriously. Forgot to pull the handbrake, and the car went for a little tour. Luckily, it only got a little scratched.
What do we got?
Alright, vehicle just signal forward.
When facing a K9 pursuit, the suspect had no chance of escaping. A situation that highlights the strength and precision of law enforcement. On December 14, 2020, police spotted a stolen Lexus and pursued the driver, who sped over 120 mph without headlights on. After losing control and crashing into a utility pole, the vehicle came to a stop. Thanks to the police's courage and quick action, suspect Quintavious Curry was arrested without further incident. A victory for justice in a dangerous situation. Concrete slammed into the truck's front like a rude wake-up call. Lucky the driver's safe, but I'm sure they'll think twice before hitting the brakes again. Here she goes again. A woman too worried about the safe distance between cars, overthinking the whole thing. The suspect's car sped through heavy traffic at terrifying speed, with the police hot on its heels. A thrilling chase like an action movie, but it ended with the police surrounding and apprehending the suspect with ease. Block the way, and you might end up with a bodybuilder bench pressing your car. Park responsibly to avoid the drama. The truck took a rest with a full-on acrobatic flip, because even trucks need to make an entrance. Bet the car owner is thinking, since when do tractor tires go hunting for cars? Who would have thought a tire blowout would cause this? The painter got on an unexpected roller coaster ride, but luckily finished with just a few scratches. Just a slight wrong turn. and the driver turned it into a drift showcase.
Left in front on Harris. Left hand turn.
A thrilling chase lasting miles, where the driver not only evaded stop attempts but also drove the wrong way on the highway.
Cleveland Avenue exit. He is keeping straight across the intersection. He's 1050 with another vehicle. And he's still rolling left on Cleveland Ave. Out of control, almost at a pedestrian, Springdale Road. Getting out of the vehicle, Springdale Road. Passengers out of the vehicle. I have double units behind me.
After several attempts to stop the vehicle using the precision immobilization technique PIT, the suspect's car was disabled and the driver was arrested. The motorcycle carrying hay was like a tired horse, lifting its front wheel up the hill, then collapsing as if it couldn't handle the load. The convertible opens the roof and jumps out like a superhero, while the other car is stuck and clueless. Around 1:35 a.m. On August 25, 2024, Officer Brian Rose attempted to stop a speeding car on State Highway 18 near Manila. The driver, identified as DeMarcus Gooch, fled after providing inconsistent information and not showing his license. The chase reached speeds of 130 mph as the suspect continued on Highway 18. The pursuit ended when the driver lost control and crashed near Lake City. He then ran on foot but managed to escape despite K-9 units being deployed. The car appeared to be stolen, though that has not been confirmed. The car tried to squeeze in and crashed into the big truck. Next time, stay away and don't talk to the big guys. In the rain, it's important to drive carefully, but also be cautious when getting out of the car. The old man was crossing the street when a car lost control and just bumped into his tire. Lucky it wasn't his own tire. A Detroit woman turned into a sprinter chasing her own car spinning like a carnival ride. Thankfully, her teammates stepped in to help. The tire isn't just hot, it's literally on fire. Hope the driver puts it out before this turns into a full-on car roast. The dog is not just our best friend, now it's also a mechanic. The girl slipped right in front of the car. But luckily it stopped in time, otherwise she'd have had an unplanned ride. A reckless driver in Nashville swerved across lanes and performed donuts before crashing into a police car. After fleeing, he later surrendered, facing serious charges.
Wait, is that you? You're not pursuing it, correct?
The pipe was racing down the road. Luckily, the car made a perfect pit stop to block it. wheel was floating, but the driver was still running as usual. Lagos never ceases to surprise.
Slow down, slow down. Right here.
Right left on Texas 220.
Military truck takes a turn like an F1 racer, dropping a bulldozer in the middle of the road. Lesson learned: heavy equipment isn't for drifting. When the brakes couldn't handle it, his feet became the emergency apps. Always keep a safe distance when driving. A tense pursuit ends with bold pit maneuvers, preventing the suspect from escaping. The officer's decisive actions ensured everyone's safety. Thank you all for watching the video until the very end. If you found this content helpful, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to catch our latest videos as soon as they're released. We promise to bring you more high quality and captivating videos. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.